There are approximately 15 million people around the world who earn their living collecting and sorting through waste. They can make as little as a few cents for a kilo of plastic waste, working in appalling conditions that are often their only available source of income. The amount of plastic left abandoned in landfills is bad for the environment and bad for the economy. But with the emerging global fascination with 3D printing, it offers a highly beneficial partnership. The 3D printing industry is booming, and plastic polymers are currently the most common materials used for 3D printing. The industry is an eager consumer of virgin plastic for filament. 3D printers use the material as a form of ink, building three-dimensional structures from layers and layers of melted plastic filament. 3D printing technology has huge potential for developing countries, where it can be used to produce hard-to-source supplies, from school equipment, replacement parts and agricultural tools to medical implements and prosthetics. But to do this you need access to machines and a low-cost and reliable source of locally available filament. We also know that filament can fetch a good price, much higher than sorted plastic waste sold back to recycling companies. The Ethical Filament brand is a certification and quality standard for 3D printer filament made from recycled waste materials. It guarantees quality filament produced to high ethical and technical standards and makes sure waste pickers earn higher wages for their essential and undervalued work. The journey to ethical filament starts at the landfill. Waste pickers collect and sort plastic waste from dump sites, dividing by colour and type. The waste is then brought to a local centre, where the process of turning it into filament can begin. The plastic is cleaned thoroughly, ground down and turned into tiny flakes that are then run through an extruder machine to produce the filament. The filament is put onto reels and sent to a team of experts for quality testing. Filament that meets the ethical and technical standards developed by TechforTrade is given the Ethical Filament mark. Ethical Filament is a mark that guarantees the filament produced is ethically sourced and tested to a rigorous technical standard. We'd like Ethical Filament to become a recognised standard for filament produced from recycled waste materials, and as 3D printing develops, we're looking forward to seeing filament made not just with plastic, but with a wider range of locally sourced materials.